We are here to break down another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. If you and I have not met yet, my name is Troy. I'm an author, speaker, and coach. And what I'll be doing is watching this episode live with you. And I'll be looking for attraction and dating insights and techniques, breaking those down in real time so that you can add them to your life. And I want to help you find that meaningful relationship or build the dating lifestyle that you desire. So without further ado, let's jump into the episode. Break out the champagne glasses and the condoms. No, I'm just playing. But let's jump into it.
If there's something he said that you're like, oh, red flag, or you just really can't see yourself dating this guy, go ahead and pop your balloon. Yes. Okay, with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy. Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold this.
How you doing, Alette?
Good. How are you? Can we get your name?
My name is Brian.
Brian, how old are you?
I'm 40.
40
I'll be 41 in September.
Okay, it's coming up.
Yeah.
And Brian, what do you do?
I'm an aircraft mechanic for a major airline.
All right.
So I fix planes. I want you to get home safe.
We appreciate you. And now, what are some things that you like to do for fun?
Things I like to do for fun? I like trail riding. I live in Houston.
Okay.
I'm from New Orleans, but I like to ride horses. I'm a country guy. Okay. I'm still city, but I like to do country things. I like to read. I'm from the ghetto, but I am a nerd. Okay. I like to read. I want to know about things that I don't know. Okay. I like to go lounges, right? I like to go to museums. I just like to really have a good time.
Okay. Nice. Now, what are some things that you're looking for in a woman?
Transparency, for sure. Transparency.
Okay.
If I can't see who you are when I meet you, then I would never know, right? Loyalty for men. That's a big thing, loyalty. I need to know when you out partying, having a good time, that you loyalty and you faithful to a man like me.
Okay. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breakers? I really don't have deal breakers, right? Because I'm from the ghetto. So I understand that, we do a lot of things in our past and in our youth that is really a problem. So I don't really have any deal breakers. But as far as deal breakers, I don't really have any.
Okay.
So notice how this guy is 40 years old. For any of you more mature men, this is something important for you to understand about yourself. Oftentimes, a man who's a little more mature can really bring a woman a grounded presence. That's a strong value to a woman. Remember, you're the oak tree in the relationship. So naturally, as a man who's a little more mature, you've gone through enough shit in life, you can become a little more grounded. So this guy, being 40, is a little more mature, and he seems like he's showing them that energy. I think he's actually doing a great job. He's grounded, he's loose, he's relaxed. And I like how he moved the conversation. So you had this balance of I'm from the ghetto, but I like to nerd out on things. That's kind of a cool play back and forth.
Over to those ladies, see why they ended up popping.
No problem.
All right, let's start right on over here. If we can have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Parker, but I go by Mrs.
Okay.
I'm 39. And
you say you're 39?
39.
All right.
And Mrs. Parker, what do you do?
I'm a professional makeup artist.
A makeup artist?
Yeah, shout out to Makeup by Mrs. Parker.
All right, and Mrs., why did you end up popping your balloon?
I popped your balloon because you said you don't have any deal breakers, and everybody has to have some type of deal breaker. So you have to have something that you don't like. But you look really nice. You look dapper.
It's definitely nice to meet you. When it comes to deal breakers, I'm not a surface level dating type of guy, right?
Okay.
I don't really care about your past. I'm from the ghetto. I'm from New Orleans, right? So nothing that you've done in your past doesn't matter to me because that was before me. After me, that's when you upgrade yourself. So that's why I said I don't have any deal breakers, because I don't want to say that, hey, you're not my type because of what you've done in your past, not knowing that that wasn't right or wrong. Okay, so that's why.
Respect.
And now, is Mrs. someone that is your type?
She definitely. She got this cowgirl going on. I'm from the South. right? You know, so I like your outfit. I like what you got going on. Definitely.
This is a good example of handling rejection. So he's still like loose. He's still able to play with them. He's still able to compliment them. Remember, not to ever take rejection personal. You've already won by just approaching and engaging in communication. If they reject you, it's because there's a stuck point in the interaction. That's all. It's nothing personal. And building instant attraction is not the easiest thing to do. If you take rejection personal, it's instantly shoving you into your head, and it's showing them that you're insecure, you're not someone who could handle a relationship, and you validated their reason for rejecting you in the first place. I would like to see him just relax his vibe just a tad. He's a little bit like sharp with his communication. When you're moving through rejection or any interaction as far as attraction goes, what you're looking to do is tweak the dial. So you're making minor adjustments. It's not that you're doing it right or wrong. That's like a light switch. It's either right or it's wrong. It doesn't work like that. It's a small adjustment of tweaking the dial. And so he might want to tone down. He's kind of like sharp. Notice that, which I like. That's a good energy. That's a good masculine energy. But when he's engaging with them right now, I like him to tweak it just a little bit and engage a little bit more humor. Laugh at yourself a little bit, engage with them, laugh with them versus any like sharp kind of energy right now. It might be a good time just to tweak the dial a little bit.
My name is Chanel Kidd, and I am originally from Gary, Indiana. I live here in Phoenix, Arizona. Coco Stiletto on Instagram. I have my own business. I'm a business consultant, and I also create trivia games that I sell on Amazon.
Okay, and I'm sorry, we didn't get your age.
I am 42. And the reason why I popped my balloon is pretty much, and you have already answered. You didn't have any deal breakers. I need someone that knows what he wants.
Okay, so notice how this women are kind of hammering on him about not having any deal breakers. So I've talked about this before in other videos. I think what they're sensing with not having any deal breakers is you're overly agreeable. And remember, when you're overly agreeable, it comes across as manipulation and moves you into the friend zone. There's not any polarity within the relationship. You need polarity. You need a little bit of tension because that tension creates sexual tension. I think his answer was dope. He's like, yo, your past is the past. I ain't trying to like hold that over you. So there is no deal breaker. And that's actually beautiful. That's like a dope thing. But it would be better for him if he moved into a frame of screening, right? Remember, you can screen the woman as well. So you might have deal breakers. My deal breakers are, you got to be a positive person. My deal breakers are, you have to accept me for who I am now and not my past. Notice how that's the same thing that he said, but you just reframe it into a deal breaker for you to show that you're screening.
I love the way you speak, but for me, it was the pants. I don't like the pants too tight. I'm kind of ghetto too, so I like them a little loose, and that was just it for me.
Okay. How old are you?
34.
34?
Mm-hmm.
How many kids you got?
I got 3.
You got 3?
Yep.
How many baby daddies?
I have 3.
You got 3 baby daddies. Okay.
I should have said 0, because it's just me.
You gonna lie to the public?
No, I have 3, but it's just me. I'm a single parent. Okay. There's no man in my life. Okay.
No man in your life?
Nope.
Why is the reason for there no man in your life?
Well, my first child, his father passed away, and the other 2 are nowhere to be found. So what can you do?
They do you like that? What's wrong with them?
Something. Only God knows.
Or is there something wrong with you?
Possibly, but I think I'm just fine.
I think you're just fine as well.
Thank you.
Right. But to say that a 41-year-old man is disqualified because of his pants?
You're 41?
I'll be 41 in September.
Okay, because I was like, I thought you said 40.
I'll be 41 in September. That's coming up.
I like it. It's okay for you. It's not my style. You know, with everything going on, I like the pants to be a little baggy. That's all.
Where you from, love?
Kansas City.
Kansas City?
Yeah.
Okay. How long you been out here?
2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Let's go on over here.
Sorry, I want to hit this point too. That was some tension. Again, handling rejection. There was a moment where it felt like he was going to take it personal, but I don't think he did. He stayed in a good loose frame. Say you're out and a moment comes across like that. Like someone's like, what's up with your pants? Like, or they say something like, you're too old to be in this club. Like, you need to get out of here, whatever. You might play with them back and forth. Again, it's a little bit of ping pong. Again, nothing personal. Don't be a dick. Don't be rude about it. And then oftentimes leave. Like, I bet if they were out in the actual social environment and he went back to her in about 15, 20 minutes and re-engaged in conversation, she would actually be attracted because he held his frame. He didn't take it personal. She tested it a little bit. And because there was tension there, you could watch and see if that tension turns into sexual tension. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. If not, cool, move along. That's why it's important not to take that shit so personal that you might run into them in a half hour or an hour and the situation will be completely different.
The energy is too strong for you, huh?
Not necessarily too strong. I just didn't too much care for it.
That's understandable. I respect that though.
Thank you. Okay.
Let's go on over here. If we can have your name and age.
Davinia, and I'm 41.
And Davinia, what do you do?
I'm a compliance analyst for a payment processing company.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I popped my balloon. I was waiting because I was trying to feel the energy, the vibe, the connection, chemistry. And I believe he was speaking very well, very suave, handsome gentleman. So I was trying to give it some time. But then it started to feel like an attack. And I didn't like or agree with the attack. So that was why I popped my balloon.
Okay, so remember how I said to tweak the dial towards humor for this guy? That's what I'm sensing. He's starting to get balloons popped. He's not overly reactive, but he needs to loosen up just a little bit and show them that he can play. Again, he does seem suave. He's a good talker. He looks good. He has masculine energy, but he's not showing that side of emotion that he can play and enjoy life with them. My advice to this guy would be hang out with some friends and have some good laughs. Do that as often as possible. And then also to watch some comedies, go to comedy events, and be around laughter. As you get older and more mature, it's easy to lose your humor and your laughter, like that side of you. So you always have to nurture that and bring that back into your life.
Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold that. What's your name?
My name's Josh. I'm 37.
Okay, and Josh, what do you do?
I invest in stocks, and I'm getting into content creation.
Okay, nice. Well, what are some things you like to do for fun?
I play a lot of basketball, poker, things like that. That's mainly what I do.
Nice.
Most of the time. Yeah.
And now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
I don't too much care for people that smoke, especially cigarettes and things like that. So somebody that likes to be in the gym, like an active woman, because I'm active myself.
All right, so Josh, we don't have any pop balloons, so you're doing pretty well. And so what that means is I'm actually going to go ahead and switch it on over to you. Yeah. All right. What's your toxic trait?
I believe my toxic trait is seeing red flags and still trying to work through the potential of a person. So I think that hasn't worked well for me. Always trying to see the good.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Let's go back over here. We did get a pop. Where was the pop? Back here, back here, back here. Okay, why did we end up popping our balloon?
I pop because I could get loud sometimes. Like, I'm chill, but I like to be loud sometimes. So I don't want somebody like, oh, you're too loud. You'll be loud with me.
But are you disrespectful?
No.
I don't care if you loud, because you having fun, but I mean, when you disrespectful.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, thank you for clarifying.
Yeah.
Here's a good example of a guy who's naturally attractive, but do you notice how his voice, again, is kind of stifled? He's very in his shell. He's not expressive. And that shows like a very logical frame, and it lacks emotion. And beyond just your physical appearance, which is only going to be like a brief instance, the next thing that actually creates attraction is the energy, the vibe. And so if you're tight, you're stiff, you're rigid, you can't express, therefore it's hard for you to play. And so nurture that quality, that part of yourself, and that will help you not only just embrace and enjoy life, but it's gonna help you in dating and attraction. This is also a nuanced point. Oftentimes men who are tall, you'll see this sometimes, right? They almost kind of hold their frame down. Like they know they're big, they take up a lot of space naturally, but they don't wanna take up space metaphorically. They don't want to be that person in the room per se. And so they'll kind of shrink their frame. And I sense this from this guy a little bit. It's okay, no matter what size you are, to take up space. In life, you got to learn to play big. Use your voice, express, because as you express, that naturally heals oppression and depression. It's the medicine for those energies. And it shows that you know how to play and enjoy life.
That's your question.
How do you resolve conflict? What's your conflict resolution style?
I think communication is very important. So I think it's important to take a step back and see where you're wrong and just kind of see how you can find some middle ground and talk through things, because 99% of the time it's just misunderstanding. If you talk, get through it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's...
Unfortunately, that is all the balloons popped. Let's go ahead and give it up for him, ladies. Thank you for coming on, Josh. Hi, Josh. All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold that. What's your name?
My name is Tim.
Tim, how old are you?
37.
And what do you do?
I do side work right now, and I'm a professional day trader.
Okay, all right. Now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
Pretty much read. I like to read charts, take walks, meditate. I do yoga.
Okay.
Little different things. So.
Got it. And what are some things you look for in a woman?
Someone that can actually just, make my life easy. I mean, I'm getting older, and there's a lot going on, so I'm here to just build a partner and just go together.
Got it. Now, what are some deal breakers?
Someone that's, I would say, a woman that's like isolated, more
Okay.
like not really in tune with their family or anything like things like that. And I would say, honestly, I would say probably drinking and smoking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. All right. So we did get some balloons popped here. Let's go over to some of these ladies and see what's going on.
Okay.
Oh no. All the balloons are popped already. Initially, what comes to mind is there's a balance of having swag, like an energy of, it's like sexuality, it's playfulness, it's I know how to enjoy life. Life is a journey and I'm on this beautiful journey. Call it that. And there's the other side of being a provider. And again, you want to be somewhere in the middle of that. Like you don't want to just be the swag guy, but have nothing going on over here, provision wise. And you also don't want to be just the provider guy because then you're bland and boring. It's like eating a potato with nothing on it. You want to be somewhere in the middle. So what I sense with this guy is he kind of displayed neither of those. So the only way past that initial attraction would be to have a vibe and energy about you when you talk, like some charisma, we could call it.
I'm 39. I popped your balloon. You seem like you're very sweet, but just physically not my type.
Okay. And like, what makes him like physically not your type?
It's most likely the braids. I don't really like the braids. Okay. But you dress nice.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
And now is Mrs. someone that's your type?
No.
Okay. And what makes her not your type?
I'm not really into like the tattoos.
I think you're very well dressed. I just popped my balloon just because I just wasn't physically attracted.
Yeah.
That's all.
Okay. And is there anything specific that,
I would probably say the braids.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all.
All right. And now is Shay someone that's your type?
No.
It's a tough guy.
Okay, so this is a good example, right? Every girl that's popped their balloon and they have asked him, like, is she your type? He responds, no, they're not my type. Maybe not, but my guess is that's just more of an insecurity and he's covering up. Here's a good example. He's not taking what is potentially feedback. You either win or you learn in life. There is no such thing as losing, but he's allowing himself to feel like a loser right now. And so he's put up this wall where he's reflecting back to every woman that doesn't connect with him that he's not attracted either. Rather, what he could do is learn through this and take feedback and go, what is it about me that's not connecting to you? Oh, it's your braids. Oh, it's your look. Oh, it's your vibe. Well, then tweak those things, change those things, because remember, he's stuck in this paradigm. It's a light switch. Either I'm attractive or I'm not. And they just showed me that I'm not attractive. Oh no, I suck. I'm a loser. But that ain't it, homie. What it is, it's the dial. You just haven't learned how to tweak the dial. And these women are showing you exactly how to do it. They're saying, hey, lose the braids, a little more charisma, a little more confidence in yourself. And then he could come back 6 months from now, a month from now, whatever, and show a whole different side of himself. Take the feedback. You're not a loser. You're learning to win is all.
I'm not going to try to bring you into something that's not going to work for you. So there's that.
Okay. All right. So is Venusia someone that's your type?
No.
Okay. And why not?
Just not attracted.
Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold that. Let's get your name.
My name is Reggie.
Okay, Reggie, how old are you?
36.
Okay, and what do you do?
I do financial literacy, help people with their credit, build passive income, start businesses, things like that.
Very cool. What are some things I can do for fun?
So for me, it's not what you do, it's who you with. You do the same thing you do with the right person, you can make it a good time. But for me, because of that, I'm about experiences. So I like traveling. I like kind of building with your partner. Yeah, just having fun. Video gaming as well, of course.
Video. Okay. Oh, all right. Hey, what are some things you look for in a woman?
I like a woman to be herself. I like when people kind of can meet themselves or who they are and just kind of accept it and grow from there, not kind of like change someone. Like, hey, you're into this, I'm into this. We can learn from each other. So just someone who's open with themselves, comfortable being who they are.
Good initial approach, and notice how he has some laughter as he communicates. Let's see if we can keep that kind of emotional energy. And of course, the video game thing, man, it's hard to make that work. But let's see how he does.
We can have your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hi, my name is Tracy and I'm 37. And the only reason why I popped, I mean, you're handsome, you got it going on. I loved everything that you said. I would not have popped, but I had just come out of an 11-year marriage and video games was a major issue for me. So
they have to be a certain type of way and they have to be able to stand in front of a lot of challenges with having an attractive woman and all of the assets that come along with it. so that you can stand there with your, your head high. You remind me so much of my husband, my ex-husband. I'm so sorry. I love the bald head. My family, my brother you probably have every Jordan that ever came out. You did very well putting it together. So
Thank you.
I'm just looking at you, that's all.
Okay. Let's go on to our next lady. If we can have your name and age and the answer to this question.
Davinia, I'm 41. The answer to your question, I actually desire a man that can lead, a man that can make sound decisions, a man with a plan, but a man that also considers my needs, my wants, my desires, and my happiness. So if you're leading and you're not considering my feelings or what makes me happy or what I desire, then I think that can become a little controlling. Like if I want to go out or if I want to go with these friends and you're like, well, no, if we have plans, I understand. But I think that's my fine line. But other than that, I desire a man that can lead. Not all men can lead.
Fantastic. Again, a woman is looking for you to lead in the relationship because that allows her to move into her feminine energy and you can hold the masculine frame. If you don't hold a strong masculine frame, if you don't show that you can lead, it forces her to move her energy from feminine to masculine. There is no sexual charge or polarity within the relationship. It's like a battery having two positives or two negatives. It won't work. And so she sees the value in having that masculine frame. I love her point about how you have to give her space to have a voice as well. And that's absolutely right. Masculine energy has some cool qualities. It can be decisive. It can have leadership, it can create direction. Those are all strong things. But you'll know when that masculine energy is toxic when it flips from decisive and leadership into controlling and possessive. When you have that, that's toxic masculine energy. That's what a lot of women have experienced. And so when they hear masculine energy, sometimes it's like, or leadership, because they've been led the wrong way. She understands this. I want a man who can lead, but what she's really saying is I want a man who can lead, who is a healthy masculine man. And as a man, that's who you want to be. Like you got to work on your own shit, your inner work, your past trauma, your struggles, all that shit, your insecurities. So then you can really bring that and present that to a relationship.
Any final questions between the two of you before?
It's a yes.
Is it a yes for you, for her?
Absolutely.
We got a match! I'll go ahead and take this mic and you guys can go on up. Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
I'm James. I'm from Indiana.
Okay.
How you guys doing? Awesome.
James, how old are you?
I am 41.
41, and what do you do?
I'm a tour guide. So I own a tour guide company. I take people on vacations. I give people a local experience instead of them staying in a resort. I'm connecting in about 45 countries, and I'm trying to take somebody's daughter around the world. What's happening?
Oh, okay. And what are some things you like to do for fun?
So I'm adventurous. I love like road trips. I love quality time. I'm a man who enjoys time. I'm not one of those men who is always busy. I actually enjoy time and want somebody to spend time with. So I'm interested in somebody with quality time, calm, patient, affectionate, loving, and bring peace to my life. Same as I do to you.
And what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breakers. I don't like loud. I don't like attitude-ish. I just like respectful. Just keep it cordial.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay, so we did get a couple of pop balloons.
All right. Something you're looking to do is you're building a beautiful life, and then you're inviting people or a partner, a woman, into your journey to experience that lifestyle. And so rather than waiting for the perfect relationship to make you happy, that's going to repel people. That's going to push them away. Like if I get this relationship, finally I'll be complete. What you go out and you do is you create a beautiful lifestyle. You create that for you. You go, yo, this is how I spend my time. This is how I like to spend my energy. These are the things and the people I've connected with. I've put a lot of time cultivating this. I would like to invite you to be part of it. That is like so powerful and so attractive to a woman, rather than being the guy who's just sitting around waiting for a woman to make them happy. Ain't no woman want to join that journey. If you're not in a relationship, one of the things you can do right now is start to cultivate that beautiful lifestyle. It's going to take time. It's going to be challenging, but it will sharpen your sword. It will make you into a person that is desirable to be with. And then along the way, you invite people to join you on this journey. But you never stop your journey. You keep building a beautiful life for you and other people that come to join you on it.
Okay, if we can have your name and age and why you popped your balloon. Oh, James over here.
James don't listen to that well.
Your name and age and why you ended up popping.
Hi, I'm Shay. I'm 37 and I ended up popping my balloon. I'm not really a fan of like the bling look, but also you said you don't like loud people and I'm loud by nature.
There's nothing wrong with being loud. So I'm not saying loud like that. I mean loud towards me. I mean, we should be able to communicate cordial. Communication is very important to me. So we should be able to communicate without overdoing each other.
Oh, so you
Talk,
mean loud
listen.
when it comes to
Yeah,
disagreements
just
and
loud.
things?
Yeah. So it's
Gotcha.
okay to be loud. I'm fun too, girl. Come on in.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, give her a balloon back. What's happening? Like, what?
Great. Fucking master class on how to handle rejection. Way to go. He didn't take it personal. He invited her to get her balloon back. He wasn't threatened by the moment. My dude is locking it down like an all-star right now. Let's fucking do this.
Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hey, I'm
How you doing?
Janae. I'm 34.
Nice to meet you.
I like your energy.
Okay.
We could laugh all day long,
Okay.
but I am loud.
Okay.
And if I'm not heard, you know, and it might be a little frustration. I grew up from a loud family, so you might not
Nothing
like
wrong.
that.
So when I say loud, like I was telling her, I don't mean you're not able to be loud. I just mean like in communication. I've noticed in relationships or in think times nowadays that people want to overdo each other.
Yeah.
So I'm just meaning as far as like when communicating, not to overdo each other. I love a woman that's fluffy and loud. It's
Yeah.
okay.
And I don't like that back and forth, want to overdo each other.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
what if I'm accidentally loud? Like, well,
Well, it's okay.
you know, it might
Well, that's what
happen,
I'm
and
here
you might
for.
be like, "Girl, pipe," and I can pipe down, but it's kind of like I'm naturally aggressive. So
That doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
An aggressive woman doesn't scare me. I'm an alpha male.
Good.
I'm an aggressive male. So I want you to be dominant. I want you to tell me when I'm doing something wrong. Those things don't bother me.
Cool.
For sure. I don't like non-confidence either, but I'm top tier confidence. Like, so, but I appreciate that. You look good.
Thank
You look really good. You look really good.
All right. Well,
So it's over.
yeah. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold on. No, wait a minute. Okay.
You're so cool.
Yeah. Wait a minute. So I would love to take you out.
I don't think she's having it.
You not having it?
I'm gonna keep it popped.
You gonna keep it up? Okay. Not a problem.
All right. Well, that is all the balloons
All right.
popped. We do.
It was
thank
nice
so
meeting
much
you,
for coming
ladies.
on.
All right. Have a great one.
Let's
Have a
give
great
it up
one.
for him.
I think the main thing we can take away from that is how well he handled rejection. He never took it personal. The one thing that he could tweak the dial on is a little bit more masculine, grounded energy. He was very fun. He was very engaging, but there's like this fine line of being too much like a childish energy and lacking that grounded, more masculine energy. And not that you want to be one or the other. Again, it's tweaking the dial to find exactly the right spot and the fit for you, so it's congruent and honest to who you are, but also to make that connection. Women want to sense that grounded oak tree type of energy. And I think he lacked a little bit of that, and that ended up hurting him at the end of the day. But he did a master class on how to handle rejection. Way to go.
All right. Let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy. Hello. Welcome in. What's your name?
Christian.
Christian, how old are you?
I'm 40.
40. And what do you do?
I work in renewable energy, residential sales. I'm also a community organizer, activist, and I just love life.
What are some things you like to do for fun?
I travel a lot. Just came back from France. My mom was born in Paris. Love soccer, basketball. Love playing Scrabble.
Okay.
I'm an avid writer, poet. Just a Renaissance man.
All right.
Here's a perfect contrast to that childish energy. This is a great example of someone who's grounded, more mature, has gone through some stuff in life. However, his struggle might be to be loose and be playful. And so let's see how this actually ends up working out for him.
Full of pop balloons. Let's go on over there and see what's going on. Let's start over here. Okay. Your name and age and why you ended up popping.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Parker. I'm 39. I popped because for one, it's a type thing. The hair, like a little bit of hair up there. And then like you at first, I have 2 children, a daughter and a son. But initially, like you were like 2 and then you upped it because the balloons popped. So that's why.
I understand. I just want to make sure that everybody gets a fair shot. So
I understand.
And now is Mrs. someone that's your type?
she looks beautiful.
Thank you.
And then we did get one more down here.
Remember how earlier I was talking about like provider and swag energy? Which one do you think he is? Obviously, he's way more towards the provider energy. That can work, but again, a little combination of both would be ideal. Let's see the type of woman that is more attracted to that provider energy and if that actually works out for him.
Okay. So, Christian, I am going to have you pop 2 balloons.
Okay.
2 balloons. Okay. So we do have our one lady left here. Any questions for you for him?
How do you feel about celibacy?
So even though my name is Christian, I I chose to go to a Christian college, Pensacola Christian College. You know, when everybody was going to FSU and having fun,
Mhm.
I went to an extremely strict, the strictest Christian colleges, you know, at 18. So, and it was an intentional decision. How do I feel about it? I think it's an amazing thing to do in the name of discipline.
Okay. I like that answer. You are in New York. That is quite a ways. I live here in Tucson.
Yes.
But I'm currently in school for fashion design, and
Amazing.
I want to eventually go to Paris or New York to get my bachelor's. But I do have a question about the kids.
Yes.
Are you sure? How do you feel about 3 kids? I have 3 kids.
Sure. I mean, I used to play soccer professionally, semi-professionally. At the age of 6, my father put us in a basketball school. So these are the things that I could bring if you have son or daughters.
So is it going to be a yes for you for him?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
Oui.
Oh, he said
Scratch for
impressed.
yes.
We got a match. I'll take this mic and you guys can go on up. Oh! Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Darnell,
And how old are you?
42.
42. And what do you do?
I'm an electrical engineer.
Okay, very cool. What are some things I can do for fun?
Work out, take my dog on trails. I just relax a lot.
Okay.
I just chill. Ain't nothing major.
All
I'm
right.
sorry.
Yep, Micah.
Yeah, my bad.
All right. And now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
Someone who's loving, nurturing, you know what I mean? Got some motherly instincts, I guess. Somebody who's ready to be a wife and, you know, tired of the playing around and things like that. I'm kind of nervous out here. And
You're nervous?
Yeah, it's a little hot.
All right. So we did get a couple of pop balloons. Let's go on over there and see why they ended up popping.
Okay.
Okay. If we can start with your name and age and also why you popped your balloon.
Hey, I'm Mrs. Parker. I'm 39 and I popped because this type. I like hair. Your fit is really nice.
Thank you.
You came dressed nice,
Thank
but
you.
it's just a
Appreciate it.
type thing.
Okay, that's cool. Appreciate it.
All right. And now is Mrs. Parker someone that's your type?
She's attractive, but she's
So let's touch on this type thing right here. That is a real thing. Every now and then you meet a woman who's just into your type. Like you have the exact look that they really admire or this kind of like fantasy in their mind of this type of person. It'll hook right away and you'll be like, damn, this person's like really into me. What did I even do? But it's just because you're literally like their type. So the type thing can be real, but you don't want to play to just like appeasing a type. That's just like a thin lane to move through as far as attraction goes. Rather, you're always cultivating and working on your vibe. With this guy, what would we say to him? Like tweak the dial, maybe a little more energy, a little more enthusiasm, and build that positive lifestyle. What do you like to do for fun is the question they asked him. And what did he say? I like to work out and take my dog for a walk. Like, yo, my dude, let's get some dope shit going on that's really exciting, that excites you when you talk about it. That's how it should feel. Like I enjoy these things so much that when I talk about it, it exudes passion out of me. And that's the law of state transference. They will feel that energy coming from you. And that's naturally attractive. So that's what I mean by creating that positive lifestyle and cultivating your vibe.
What are you passionate about?
Passionate about my health and fitness. I'm passionate about my family. I'm passionate about, I got a dog that I've had for 9 years, and he is my like heart.
Wow.
So I'm passionate about my dog. His name is Biscuit.
Oh, I have a dog too. And she's actually my grand dog, but I don't play about her. So everybody knows that's my baby.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I got a big baby at home.
yeah. But she's a Yorkie. You have a big dog?
I have a big dog. He's
Okay.
very big.
What kind of dog?
He's a Staffordshire Terrier.
Okay.
He's like 105 pounds.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's pretty big.
Wow. Okay.
So that was a good example of finding connection or common ground in communication. So they both had interest around their dogs. And so one of the things you're doing, the initial like connection or attraction point, is looking, is there anything that we can actually connect on and go deeper in the conversation with? And remember, relax a little bit, allow them space to invest and talk with you so that way the conversation is meaningful for both of you.
Come on up. Okay. Are we all good? Any final questions before we determine if this is a match? All right, so is it gonna be a yes for you for him?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
Yeah.
We got a match! Okay, I'll take this mic. And you guys.
There we go. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Hope there's some valuable insights for you. Remember that attraction is not a light switch, meaning you have it or you don't. It's more turning the dial. So allow yourself the opportunity to learn these concepts. That's why I appreciate you taking the time to watch these videos. So if you could do me a favor, make sure you subscribe so we can keep this thing moving. And until next time, peace.